You alright? You got going?
So this is a day that we rode from the south of the island all the way to the north to see one of the most stunning beaches that we've ever seen, people. Honestly, this beats the Caribbean hands down.
Car! Geezer!
Sweet on soul, sweet on my mind. We lay under the sunshine. Sweet on soul, sweet on my mind. We lay under the sun.
Mrs. Tooth had to use the bidet.
To wash my feet.
Right, I'm just going to push it to the top there. Wait till I get my confidence back.
Once you get the pedal to go round, that's it.
I nearly had to turn back after 2 minutes because I forgot something. I forgot I'm fat and unfit and can't ride a bike for more than 2 minutes. Look, the last time I rode a bike was 20 years ago and I met some really nice people on that trip. They were called paramedics. Let me show you a little bit of bike ride and then we will get to that stunning beach and we will tell you all about it. And on the way we're going to stop off at another little beach. I say stop off, we went to the wrong one first time around and had to carry on for another 10 minutes down the road. But there you go, tourists, we do the wrong thing so you don't have to.
Carry on if you're alright, but my bum's hurting.
Yeah, stop.
Right folks, we are here at Playa de las Conchas, which is Beach of the Shells. We've already filmed this intro, haven't we? And I forgot to press record, so we've already been down the beach and I know exactly what's coming. So you and, well, Mrs. Tooth knows as well. We know exactly what's coming. So you are in for a real little treat. It is absolutely stunning down there, folks. When I talk about, you know, parts of the Canaries being the Caribbean of Europe, you're about to see, you know, it's not something we just made up. It is absolutely stunning down there. So we've got here the sign of what you can and can't do on the beach, which isn't overly prohibitive. There's no ball games, it's fair enough. Everyone wants to enjoy it. Camping, dogs, fires, no fishing. Take your litter with you. And that one, no bubbles. The only thing we can think of is that it actually means no washing in the sea or like shampooing, stuff like that. Anyway, Mrs. Tooth, how do we feel?
Aching, old.
Yeah.
My bum hurts.
My bum hurts.
We've got to go back.
Yeah, we have. So this is, we're probably just over the halfway mark, but we're right at the north of the island now from Caleta de Cebo.
Are we going all the way down there?
Onto the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't come all this way to not go to the beach.
Oh, you said this is the beach as well.
Well, you said it was beach, I said it was a road. It's just a sandy one. You can see we are grumbling at people, each other people.
Oh, I'm not grumbling.
You said this was the beach. That's Mrs. Tooth not grumbling. It's because it's autumn, we're old and it's tired and our bums hurt
I don't mind
from
the heat.
cycling.
It's, yeah, the aching. Oh, it's lovely though.
Yeah.
It was worth the pain.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I got no issue with this whatsoever. No, there's hardly anybody on this beach. And there's people leaving now as well. Day trippers will come down here, do a couple of hours, and then get going again. You have no trouble finding a spot. Pretty much all to yourself down here, peeps. You've got the islands, Tanya, Santa Clara in the background. Mrs. Tooth nearly fell onto the beach.
No, I didn't. I made it down the hill. It weren't that steep, to be fair.
No. I'm just going to try and be slightly more graceful than you if I can. I'll take slightly more graceful at my age. Doesn't have to be graceful. I just have to beat you, Mrs. Tooth.
You didn't.
Wow. And look, we're right
That
in the
is
shadow
beautiful.
of Montaña Bermeja.
You can see there's people have been walking
There
up there.
are people right at the very top there. The camera won't pick it up. I don't think there are people walking down it as well, folks. Pretty much more or less right above Mr. Tooth's head.
Right, where do you want to go?
Somewhere.
Pick a spot.
And I wouldn't mind dipping me tootsies in just at the edge.
Yeah. Actually, we sit at the top of this hill bit.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Or on that flat bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this
wet
flat.
here.
Oh, is it?
Well, look, you can see all the holes in it.
Okay, so we sit at the top of the
Yeah,
hill
I
then.
think so. Otherwise, we're only going to get wet bums.
Right. Turn round. I need my cardi. You've got like...
That's because I'm carrying Mrs. Tooth's super heavy bag and she's got my super light bag. And we can see the clouds are coming in again, people. Right, folks, this is probably a really good time to remind you that if you like what we're doing, please do remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Doesn't cost you a thing and it really does help us out. And don't forget to ding that notification bell. So if you've been following the vlogs, you will know what happened yesterday. And that is why we're going to get a move on now and see where we get to. Now, we have just had a quick fag and we had to put the fag butts into, like, we left a little bit of water in a big bottle just so we take it with us. So we chucked the fag butts into the little bit of water at the bottom and it was just a tiny little smidge. And what did you say to me, Mrs. Tooth?
Shake it.
This video is brought to you with limited interruptions.
So we have done our day on the mountain bikes out to what was one of the most stunning beaches I think I've ever seen anywhere here, Caribbean. I don't know if you agree. You've been to the Caribbean with me a couple of times.
Yeah. No, it was a beautiful beach. It was well worth doing.
Yeah. It was the turquoise water and the white sand. The only thing is obviously if you're in the Caribbean, you normally got like beach bars and stuff like that. There was absolutely nothing up there whatsoever, folks.
But we knew that anyway.
Yeah, we did know that. We are both feeling a bit battered and bruised.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was. Next time I'd take one of the get one of the little cabs.
Yeah.
That take you up there.
So there are 4x4s on the island. They are the only cars that are allowed on the island, and they work effectively as cabs. So you can do that as well. And yeah, no, I mean it was a good day, but
If you'd never done off-road cycling, get the cab.
yeah, I mean I feel like I've been bashed around the ring by Mike Tyson for 12 rounds.
It was good though. We enjoyed it.
We did. It was an experience, and now we can say that we've been here to La Graciosa and done the mountain bike treks to Playa de las Conchas. Anyway, look, it's chilly out tonight. Mrs. Tooth is sporting her coat.
It was lovely today though. Really nice weather.
Yeah, we were sweating all day, but I
Yeah.
think that's because we were huffing and puffing and pushing bikes around most of the day. And riding them, we maybe rode them for an hour.
Yeah.
And we were out for 5 hours.
I couldn't do it. Once I hit that pothole, that was it. I was done.
Yeah, no, you did. It got you. So, and look, we ain't going to be idiots and try and do more than we know we physically can.
Yeah.
Now, I know this might surprise some of you because despite my svelte figure, I don't actually do a lot of physical exercise, people. I bet you never knew that about me, did you? But there you go. So me and Mrs. Tooth are going to now go and I've found a restaurant.
I'll just go wherever we're going.
Yep, and we are going to go and grab something to eat and a bit of food, and then tomorrow, what are we going to do? Just a town beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a relaxing day to get over today.
It's right next to the port where the ferry drops you in. and there's bars and restaurants and bars and restaurants have toilets, so you got all that, which we never had none of today.
No, but we was all right. We, it was fine.
Yeah. The other thing you need to know if you're going to do one of those bike trips, because there is absolutely nothing up there, you need to take your food. More importantly, you need water. We took 3 litres and we just about finished it by the time we got back, haven't we? So yeah, you do need to take your water and make sure.
And we got the water, breakfast, which was croissants, and lunch, the rolls for left.
Anyway, as you can see, we are losing light on this beautiful island. So we are now going to head out. I'm just going to pop back into the room, and then we are going to head out, get ourselves a bit of dinner. So we will see you at the restaurant.
See ya.
Don't want to be ya. So disaster has struck people. We had 2 restaurants picked out for tonight. Went down there, both of them were shut. Apparently quite a few places don't open until Tuesday. One was supposed to be open tonight, but I don't think they update Google Maps that often. So we have unfortunately defaulted back to the same restaurant we've been in for the last 2 nights. So my food has just turned up, so I'll show you what I've got. I'm having a very low, not too much tonight at all. So I've gone for the garlic bread with a crispy serrano ham. And if I'm not full up after that, which I probably will be, to be honest with you, the way I'm feeling, but we've still got another couple of loaves of bread there, and we've got our red and green mojo sauces, and Mrs. Tooth has got the beef tenderloin, cooked medium with fries and vegetables. How was it for you, Mrs. Tooth?
Really good.
Good. Mrs. Tooth, you had a massive hunk of meat. Yeah, that came in really nice. I really enjoyed the ham. It was great. And I don't know if we're going to go, I say we, if I'm going to go for a dessert or not.
I'm not. I'm stuffed.
I think I'm a bit breaded out. We might see you back at the room. We might not. If you're wondering why we came to a bit of an abrupt stop yesterday, it's because Mrs. Tooth went to bed at 8:30. What time did you go to bed, Mrs. Tooth?
You didn't really have to tell anyone that.
You got a bit wined out, didn't you,
Well,
Mrs.
I don't
Tooth?
normally drink wine. I can drink Prosecco, but wine, killer.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, she fell asleep in here twice. While I was out having a smoke. Temptation got the better of me, people. I have the free chocolate tart. What's a boy to do, eh? What's a boy to do? When she asked me so nicely, well, I wouldn't have that again. It weren't to Mrs. Tooth's taste. She did try a bit. The flavour was a little bit gelatinous. The texture was a little bit gelatinous, but the flavours were really nice. But at the same time, Mrs. Tooth hasn't got a sweet tooth. She's got this tooth.